Today was our best chance of the week for severe weather, and the Denver metro area got a little something. This is a look at Castle Pines this afternoon after the city saw some hail. For other areas around the metro area, just rain. Storms led to some good puddles here on the roads here in Denver.
Time lapse to show how quickly those storms moved in and moved out. Here at the Palatial 9 News Complex at Spear and Logan, our rain gauge recorded more than a half-inch of rain in about 30 minutes. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm Kyle Clark.
I'm Kim Christensen. The monsoon activity is expected to taper off toward the end of the week. That's good news. Broncos are playing. With more of what we saw today and what's ahead, here is 9 News meteorologist Kathy Sabin.
We don't have to water our lawns tonight and probably not tomorrow, with 1 to 2 inches of rain south and east of Denver and almost 3/4 of an inch downtown. Crazy rain that came through in about 45 minutes time with a severe storm that moved in at 6:30. It brought temperatures way down. The air smells amazing. The temperatures are comfortable. We're 64 degrees in Denver right now. The severe thunderstorm watch has canceled for most of northeastern Colorado, including Denver, but continues south, and you can see why. We continue with slow-moving storms and the threat of flash flooding, especially near Byers and Lyman. There's a lot of thunder and lightning off to the south and east, and we've had 1-inch diameter hail reports, Greenland, Castle Rock, Castle Pines, and Larkspur this afternoon. An active afternoon of weather, and even with the rain tapering off, we continue with that flood threat for another 15 minutes in Byers, Deer Trail, and Agate. So if your travels take you eastbound on I-70, be mindful of the potential for some road washouts there. And the flash flood watch for the Aspen Acres burn scar is canceled tonight, but goes back into effect for tomorrow. So still a lot happening across eastern Colorado. These are some of the hail streaks that we saw, and the rain was amazing. Beneficial rain, again, 1 to 2 inches to the south and almost a half an inch, a little bit more in downtown Denver. How much will we see tomorrow? I'll have that forecast.
It's an issue that's out of sight, out of mind for most folks, including drivers who go right by people living inside highway bridges. This summer, crews cleared out a large encampment from overpasses in Denver and others in Adams County.
And Kevin Vaughn from 9 News Investigates gives us an unprecedented look inside one of those structures and details the potential for big problems.
Denver Police Department, and inside, make yourselves known!
People with no place to live
We got a tent back here.
are increasingly finding shelter inside highway bridges, a reality for Sebastian.
It's either that or staying in an abandoned car.
A reality bridge engineers of the 1970s and 80s never anticipated when they planned the entry hatches.
They were more designed for inspection access and maintenance access.
Hatches secured by a simple lock.
The easiest place to put the location of that access was nearest to the abutments, the end of the bridge.
Tristan Siegel is a professional engineer at the Colorado Department of Transportation.
That also happens to just be the easiest place to access those girders, for anyone.
Last month, 9 News Investigates reported on the cleanout of Denver's 44th Avenue Bridge. Police body camera footage captured what was inside.
They have one of those robo-vac.
A Roomba?
Seriously.
Days after that cleanout,
Illegal burn in the bridge of I-25.
a fire broke out inside the 70th Avenue Bridge in Adams County, where police found a man's body.
We've seen more of these issues become more prevalent.
Data obtained by 9 News Investigates shows that since 2021 in the Denver area alone, CDOT has cleaned out more than 50 bridges at a cost of more than $300,000.
So that's been a pretty serious problem that we've had to address. That is certainly, taking a lot of our taxpayer funding away from things that could otherwise be used to spend on improving the roads and bridges.
I don't think it would surprise me to learn that folks are trying to make these kind of uninhabitable places habitable and more like a home.
Kathy Alderman is with the Colorado Coalition for the Homeless.
Again, I do certainly understand that it raises some public health and safety concerns.
Concerns for the welfare of those inhabiting the bridges and for the safety of the structures themselves, where fire, like this one in Atlanta, can bring down an overpass. You would consider an encampment inside a girder to be a fire hazard?
Absolutely, yes. The fire is going to cause stress to those girders, and it's going to reduce the design life of the bridge.
That fire last month in Adams County did no significant damage to that bridge, but engineers can point to other fires around the country that did. At the same time, it's worth noting this is not just a Denver problem or a Colorado problem. Bridge designers all over the country are dealing with this same issue. Reporting in the studio, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.